take place next year. Now, moving on, Tamil Nadu Minister K. Ponmudy and Dr. C. Palani, Viluppuram District Collector inspected the flood-affected area at Kottapum. Cyclone Fengal completed the landfall process as it crossed the Tamil Nadu coast between Karaikal and Mahabalipuram. After making landfall, Cyclone Fengal is forecasted to move west-southwards and gradually weaken into a deep depression within the next 6 hours. After a brief suspension, the Chennai airport resumed flight operations at around 4 a.m. However, flyers complained of delayed and cancelled flights even after the operations resumed. Meanwhile, a relief operation led by the Indian Army and the NDRF also began, with over 100 individuals being evacuated in the first 2 hours. All right, my colleague Belly joins me live on the broadcast. Belly, now as the NDRF and the Indian Army have joined hands to conduct the rescue operations, now Dr. C.R. Palani has also infected the flood-affected regions, and this is in fact in the line of many ministers from Tamil Nadu and Puducherry as well, taking a visit to the flood-affected site. What remains to be the most concerning issue as Cyclone Fengal has made the landfall?
Simran, the process of the landfall by Cyclone Fengal has, completed at around 2 a.m. In the intervening night of Saturday and Sunday, and within that there is the continuous rainfall that's happening throughout, especially within the points of Karaikal and Mahabalipuram and the Puducherry, the Union Territory, and there are a lot of low-lying areas in Puducherry, especially the Krishna Nagar, and where there have been levels of the water has risen more than 5 feet, wherein the Indian Army and the NDRF officials had to intervene and have to go to boats at these areas where the ground floors and the basement of residential buildings were submerged in water, and they had to go in boats to rescue people, and the people were around as of now around 1,000 of them have been shifted to the shelters, which are schools and colleges that have been declared as designated shelter homes as of now. And these people have been, when they are being shifted, Higher Education Minister Ponmudy and the District Collector of Viluppuram, Dr. Palani, are inspecting these areas, and Dr. Palani says that the flood have affected at the Marakannam and the Kottakuppam areas in Viluppuram, where that's also considerably low-lying, and as the rain seems to continuously happen for the next 12 hours, but there is no severe damages, or there is no gusty winds as of now from the cyclone. There is a kind of relief among the relief workers who are shifting people into safe zones, Simran.
All right, Belly, thank you for adding these inputs and giving us more information as far as the Cyclone Fengal updates are concerned. All right. Now moving forward, in fact, Viluppuram District Collector Dr. C.R. Palani inspected the flood-affected area and said that they have made preemptive measures to possibly evacuate and rescue people to the shelter homes. Let's now listen in.
We had a very heavy rain in Marakannam and Kottakuppam coastal area. We had almost 45 to 50 centimeter rainfall. So we have, however, we made preemptive steps to move the possibly affected people to the coastal from shelters. So we have almost 1,400 people who are already shifted. The night itself shifted. They are not affected. So only here in the Kottakuppam, we had some, because a breach of some channel in Pondicherry, water submerging is there. We are clearing it by using motors.
So what about the rescue?
Rescuing motor is coming. We are draining the water, sir. It will take 2 hours, because entire water from Pondicherry has drained here because of breach of some channel. We are repairing the channel also. We are draining this. We have supplied food and other milk, everything to the people, affected people.
Now, Belly, as you join me live on the broadcast, what are the immediate measures, in fact, that the administration and the political leadership is going to further take to ensure that all the severely impacted regions are, in fact, maintained with complete restoration and people are also evacuated safely to shelter homes?
Simran, the authorities are kind of fast-tracking their work on cleaning up stormwater drains so that the water can recede from these areas using motor pumps. And apart from that, these are the immediate measures that are required for clearing the waterlogged areas. And besides that, there are food packets and drinking water that have been supplied to these relief camps, which are much demands of the people who are sheltered there, and even medical supplies and baby foods and other supplements as we are told. So all these things are being carried out at present, and as of now, apart from the 3 people who have been electrocuted and certain tree fall incidents that had happened because of the gusty winds last night, no other major damages have been reported across Chennai, Karaikal, Mahabalipuram or the Union Territory of Puducherry, Simran.
All right, Belly, thank you for adding these details and giving us the latest.